Ah,
Oh,
okie dokie. Welcome back, everybody. Where we last left off, we were. Oceanus was explaining which of the Titans birthed which gods, basically. Um, so I'm gonna do this. How the fuck do you spell Jormungandr? God damn it! Move controller. I'm not playing Poe right now. There we go. Okay. So, so she goes on to explain that Jormungandr, um, he birthed um, the original two dragons, Bahamut and uh, Tiamat,
hmm.
who eventually became Tyrandros.
Yep.
He birthed um, Voltaeus, the god of the sea, Vastus, the god of the land. So I will do copy. I'm making basically a list of all of them for you guys. Do 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 do. Do. Where are the rest of you? He did Wei Jun, the god of medicine. And I believe there was one more. And Atem, the god of reflection. No, why did you do that? I hate Discord sometimes. Why, Discord? Why do you hate me so? Just, just fucking, just copy it. Thank you. And then Atem. Yep. Back. There you go. Solar. Solar birth. Zathos. God of time. Viantius, the goddess of space. Uh, Panleer, the god of nature. Do. And then Zassus, the god of war. or Zasis, I believe is actually how you pronounce that. And then Asmodeus. He birthed everyone else. So the gods of the Umbrus, the god of winter. That was not what I wanted to do. Can I do that? God damn it. I almost just deleted one of the gods from existence. Whoops. Zolas, the goddess of spring. Ayla, the goddess of summer. Bala, the god of fall. Mysteria, the goddess of magic. And Zadar, the god of death. And oh shit, I missed one. And then Oana, the goddess of stars, is with Asmodeus as well. No, that's not right. Sorry. That one was Solar. So Anna, the goddess of stars, that was also Solar. There we go. I put it all in the Pantheon chat. Okay. Does anyone have any questions?
No, this is just a breakdown of who's related to who.
Yep. So, now I will ask, what does the party want to do in this current juncture? Which way do you guys want to go? Or what would you like to do?
Well, I think part of the plan was to see if we can get into into the area where Xandri is currently, where, like, his corpse is, and see if it's been disturbed.
Yes, if I remember correctly, I had described that the crater where his corpse was engulfed in a type of energy. I do not remember how I described it, though.
You described it as a large, like, crystalline-based dome, essentially.
Yes, it's a very red crystalline-based dome. I remember now.
And then the other suggestion was that we go
to the pink X just beneath into the east of it, because that's where the guy is that can tell us about the Phoenix
Yep.
and
po-
Draken Swamp.
yep. And possibly tell us about what happened with them.
I
Or
gave
how to
you a
fight them.
name for him, correct?
Tyrig Colt in the Lumos
Tyrig.
Mountains.
Yes. Okay.
He is a
Legendary
mountain dwarf.
blacksmith, I believe, right?
I believe that's correct. You definitely said he was a mountain dwarf.
Yes, he's a mountain dwarf who I believe I described as a legendary blacksmith.
That feels correct.
Oh, right, starting to get the pieces to fit together now.
Oceana is like, well, I think you are all as prepared as you can be. I wish you the best of luck on your journeys. What is she is one thing she is also going to do for you guys is you were asleep for a year. All of your rations are bad. She is going to replace them for you.
Yay.
Say that again?
So, yeah, because you guys were in that year-long coma, all of your rations have gone bad.
Ah, okay.
So she is going to give you 15 rations apiece. It's mostly just like dry jerky and trail mix, stuff like that. Stuff that is not very perishable.
What? No lembas bread?
It's whatever you'd like, I suppose. You want hummus? There's hummus.
I'd like 5-course meals.
Yeah, no, that's not happening. She gives you practical things. Okay, so you guys are going to travel to the crater. Let me get out my handy dandy measuring tool.
Hey, what were you seeing that thing?
Alright, so 30.5. So you can travel 8 miles. I think it's 10 miles in a day, I think. Hold on, let me look that up real quick. Okay, I think because I got rid of the grid, it's definitely doing that wrong. I would say it is probably going to take you probably about a week and a half to get to the crater. Depending on that'll be much shorter if you guys decide to take the river. That travel would be cut down to probably about 3 days if you decide to take the river.
Which is probably going to be the safest and best way for us to travel, considering we don't know what is out there and we don't know if anything is going to be looking for us.
Mm-hmm.
Just
Right,
because.
so
Sorry, go ahead.
why wouldn't we be wanting to take the river?
That's what I'm saying. Is we take the river because we don't know if taking not the river is going to have us run into anything that is going to hurt us.
Right, you just said it's safer. It's a quicker route. So, sort of leading into like, yeah, we should be taking the river, but look out for this.
You guys know that you no longer need to really worry about the orc wolves.
Which Malik is still incredibly confused about. He doesn't understand how they could do that.
You don't know? You don't know what strange things could be happening because of the sun and the moon being in the sky at the same time.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm going to... Where is my weather table? Where did I put you? Put you in battle maps? No, I put you in content maps. Fantastic. I would like, whoever would like to roll me 3 d20s.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Oh, okay. I'm gonna go with the first one. Luckily, this is for weather, so. All right, so 3. Okay. So it seems to be a pretty clear day. Right now, a little bit of a strong wind, but it is humid as hell right now.
Question.
Mm-hmm.
We're still with Oceana, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Underwater.
Okay, this is more for when you get to the surface.
I understand. No. You don't see where I'm going yet.
Okay, yeah.
The river that has been suggested that we should take connects to the lake we are in. Why don't we just travel by river underwater?
Oh, yeah. Well, this.
If
Okay. So the
if
surface
we're
of the lake and the depth of the river are 2 different depths.
irrelevant, swim up to the level of the river and stay under the surface, avoiding whatever's up top.
That's walking versus, say, like renting a boat.
Mm-hmm.
Is the water in the lake saltwater, brackish, or fresh?
Brackish. Oh.
Brackish
No,
is halfway
it's
between.
it's fresh water.
Okay. What about the river?
Yeah, the river is fresh water.
So ostensibly, these Leviathan baby things that have been
Uh-huh.
floating around could survive in both. Any
Yes.
chance we could hitch a ride? Like hold on for dear life and let them carry us down the river.
You do all remember, you have a boat.
Oh, indeed.
Or
It's
do you
one of
still
the
want to?
magical ones. It's one of the magical ones that folds up, right?
Yeah,
Why use it if we can get there even faster by hitching onto sea creatures?
that is true. Hmm.
Just
Give
a thought.
me.
So you've been telling me you've been traveling this whole time, and one of you's been having a boat on you.
You have the boat.
Yeah, it's your boat.
What?
I thought it was Jean's
what do you-
boat.
What do you?
Yes, and Jean gave it to Kichi on her way out.
Oh, that's right.
Wait, who? You mean that? You mean
Yeah,
that
Eric.
that cat creature that passed along the way?
Uh-huh.
Hold on a second. And you see as Eric is like just patting himself down, checking his pockets, and then he takes out this like fairly large envelope, and he holds it up and just like shakes it up against his ear, and you can hear a faint rattling sound.
But Malkael, give me a persuasion check. This is to determine how comfortable the Leviathan is letting his spawn carry you guys upriver.
Apparently not very.
Unfortunately,
I have a +8 on that, and yeah.
The Leviathan, you hear it speaking through one of the spawn. Unfortunately, we can't go that far away. Or at least the spawn can't. Well, once they reach a certain distance, they tend to, behave erratically. That would not be good for you all.
Is it like one of those things where you have like a familiar, but the familiar can only go so far away from you before the magic dissipates and you lose your leash or something?
Yes, pretty much. So your best option is the boat.
You know, I don't know what you guys are talking about. That cat person there just gave me this little envelope full of little, kibble treats in here. I think you should be giving me a light snack.
Eric, give me a perception check. Okay, 19. So glad you didn't have disadvantage. Good lord. Okay, so as you are shaking the envelope, Eric, a piece of paper falls out. And it says, to guide you on your journey, I give you my boat. Signed, Jean.
Oh. You blimey, look at that. At that point, he like opens up the envelope more. Just like he's unfamiliar with this.
At the bottom, there's a little scribble that says P.S. This is the command word, and it's whatever you decide it is.
Alright. So
I don't remember
Eric
if you had decided one when you were playing Jean. I don't remember what we had discussed.
I don't remember either. That was
we had
ago.
discussed one. Yeah, I was about to say we did discuss one. I just don't remember what you chose.
I know I had something, but I don't remember what it was. So
yeah.
So he's just going to read out the command word as best he can with that handwriting.
You're gonna do it underwater?
I would advise not to do that underwater, sir. Especially in a room that is tiny and filled with all of us.
I thought we were underneath the river here, and the boat would just float up to the top. The boat is supposed to float, right?
I mean, we are also in a very tiny room. that is not big enough to support the size of the boat that this is probably going to be.
No. At the end, well, during the last session, you guys had left the buildings. You were outside just talking. So you could do that. It wouldn't break anything.
I think this is.
But it would also make the boat wet. Very, very wet.
Oh, the boat's supposed to be wet there.
Not on
Is
the
it float-
inside.
Fine, and Eric will. I don't know how deep we are, but Eric will just, as fast as he reasonably can, swim up to the surface. Just and like, just take the envelope and fling it in the air.
So, as you all, I presumably follow him to the surface.
From a safe distance.
Safe distance, okay.
Or at least I'm doing a safe distance.
Eric, as you toss it in the air and call the command word, it expands and starts to unfold as before all of you unfolds a I believe we had discussed it to be a galleon.
That sound right? I believe we were.
Yes, it's a galleon-sized ship that holds a crew of 30.
Yes. Yeah, I was about to say because galleon. We were discussing what how large of a crew would be needed for that.
Yes. So who here has seen the Power Rangers Turbo movie?
Yes, but it's been 5 million years.
Yeah, same.
Never.
Never? So basically the ghost ship from that movie is how your ship looks. The wood on the ship is a darkened black, like it has been burned. The masts are made out of a deep purple wood. The sails are a very, very stark white. And at the very tip of the boat, there is a figurehead of a very, very mermaid-like creature. Probably a male triton of some sort. Holding a trident in a attacking pose. And you all see on the deck of the ship, running the sails and unfurling the sails and tying the knots, are a crew of skeletons.
I was gonna say, Malik is visibly perturbed by this notion.
Yes. God, I love that movie. People don't like the Turbo movie, but I do.
So, anyone feel it kind of weird? And we got a literal skeleton crew working the ship.
Yes, I would really rather that they were not skeleton, but I have a feeling if I was to consecrate this boat, we would probably not be moving.
You think you might lose your crew, yeah?
Well, I mean, let's see here. If the skeletons here moving over everything the ship, who's controlling the skeletons?
On the side of the ship, you do see the ship's name, by the way. The name of the ship is the Death's Claw.
Do you say
And you do
Death's
notice,
Claw?
yep, Death's Claw. And you do notice all of the skeletons are Tabaxi. They're Tabaxi skeletons.
Interesting.
All of them in pirate outfits, by the way. This is a dead pirate crew.
Oh, wow.
Do you guys board the ship?
Malik hesitantly boards the ship.
Eric just ends up slowly getting on the ship, more in awe and wonder, rather than uh, tentativeness or uneasy.
So, one of the skeletons has a different outfit on than all of the others. Most of the crew has on a bright red kind of uh like military-esque like uniform, but with the military logos ripped off of it. Uh, you okay, Tier? Or are you just tired?
Yes.
Okay.
I just got home from work I don't even less than an hour ago. So yes, I am tired, but I am
Okay.
fine.
Okay, I just saw you holding your head, and I'm like, uh-oh.
Nope, I'm good. But thanks for checking.
Okay. Okay. And then one of them is wearing a gold uniform, with what looks to be what is probably like a lieutenant's hat. And the one in the gold uniform runs up to you, Kichi, and gives you a salute. As you hear a raspy voice come from the skeleton. Sir! What are your orders?
Orders? Said, I just take the crew and I just head down the river there.
Sir, yes, sir! And he salutes, and instantly the crew scatters. And the one in the gold uniform takes the helm, and the ship starts to move.
You maybe don't stop me going too fast. You don't quite know what's going to be up ahead, so just take it easy for the time being.
It is just a river, sir. We can only go so fast.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm not usually the one that'd be giving out orders.
Gene gave you command of the ship. Alright. Alright, I'm going to... I don't like this music. I will find something else. Where are you? There we go. All right. How about Diana? I would like you to roll me an additional 3d20.
Okay.
Oh wow. 15, 16, 17. What are the
Hey,
odds?
that is fascinating, actually.
Huh.
Now roll me a d100. All right. So, luckily, uh, your 3 days of travel goes very smoothly. You guys are very, very gently just kind of traveling down the river. As you travel down the river, you are able to very much come into sight of Orkopolis. And you see Orkopolis is in mid-reconstruction. Being built better than it was before. It's not tents anymore. They're building an actual city. You see buildings made out of stone and marble. You see a massive wooden wall on the outstretch of the city that now encompasses where this outer line of tents used to be. Basically, they have made basically what looks to be a three-walled city. Looks like there is an outer rim, a mid-rim, and then an internal rim. And at the center, you see a building taller than all of the others, kind of in a pyramid-like shape. And there seems to be a statue on the top of it. You see the statue of what looks to be a construct. This construct is massive from the statue you're looking at. It looks like a form of technology that none of you would have ever seen before, but it is made out of stone. But it looks very, how to describe it? Kind of beetle-like in shape. It has very much a rhinoceros beetle-shaped head and a very, like shell-like looking exterior. As you think you are looking at the statue of the Construct Guardian, it seems that the orc wolves seem to worship the Construct Guardian. And you see all of this as you glide down the river. Some of the orc wolves spot your ship. You see them look at you as you glide down the river, but they don't bother you. They leave you alone.
How tall is like the first outer wall?
I would say it is probably Oh, that's okay, Tyr. Don't worry about it. We can't hear them. I think you're on push to talk, so you're fine.
I am. No, it's for me.
Oh, okay, that's fine. I'm sorry you're dealing with that. So yes, I would say it's probably about a 20-foot wall, probably the outer rim. It's very much a massive log wall, where the tips of the logs are carved into a very spiral-like shape. So it's a spear tip like wall. And you do see, as you guys were passing by the river, you do see what looked like a massive, like a kind of a very drawbridge-like gate.
Interesting. Have they diverted part of the river then? To start giving themselves, like, you know,
A water barrier around?
So you see that it's not water, but they did dig a type of trench. And from your boat you are able to see they did dig a trench around the outer rim that seems to be full of spike traps. Like they were trying to keep something else out.
interesting.
Yeah, all of you give me perception checks. Eric, you're too distracted by the crew. Malkael, you also wouldn't notice. But Malik and Diana, you would notice there are much larger orc wolves every once in a while that are ordering the smaller ones around. So there are two different ones that you see. I'm going to give you all handouts. Nope, not that one. That's not the correct one. Didn't I make a handout for this? I thought I did. You rat bastard, did I not? Fook. Hold on. Hold. I can remedy this. Choose file. I know I have it. Okay. The first smaller type of the orc wolves that you see are these. And then a smattering of others that are much larger. Oh, I didn't make a handout for that. Son of a bitch! Okay. I thought I was prepped for tonight. Apparently, I lied to myself.
Did you forget to queue up the giant orc wolves?
Volves? Volves! There we go. The bigger ones. You see there are probably 4 of them that you see kind of doing the bulk of the lifting and stuff around the city as it's being built. You see those.
Oh, jeez.
And you see every once in a while one of the small ones that looks over and sees your guys' ship like gliding down the river. You see the little ones kind of move towards the ship, and you can't hear it, but you see the larger orc wolves bark in order, and then they stop.
Malik is gonna try something then.
Okay.
Because Malik hasn't turned into a werewolf bat. He's not shifted since, they have woken up. So, he is going to shift into his full, were form, and at the height of his transformation, he is going to howl at the younger one's freedom and see if anything happens.
Hold. Let me look at your sheet here. What are you? They do not respond.
I figured.
But
like, do I see any physical change? Like I may have broken through the other alpha's control, or wavered
no,
it.
not even a little bit. But when you howl, all 4 of the alphas stop what they're doing, look at you, and in unison, howl back.
Interesting.
And as they howl back, you see a figure kind of climb its way up the pyramid-like structure. A 4-legged creature so massive that its shadow casts all the way from the tip of that pyramid-like structure. And all you are able to make out is its massive shape and eyes that are a deep steel blue, staring directly at your ship. Malik, you in particular, give me a history check with advantage. 19. You absolutely recognize that creature. You barely make out its shape, but you remember those eyes. That is the one above all of the wolves. The demon wolf.
So, Malik, did they happen to be some sort of distant family to you or something?
was testing a theory. That's all.
Malik, what you would know from that history check is you know that the demon wolf is where the origin of lycanthropy started. From him came all others, including you.
Malik just looks at the demon wolf with disdain before turning around and saying we should probably get out of here. We shouldn't linger any longer than we have to.
Basically, where you guys were when you were able to see all of this is you guys. Oh, goddammit. Click. There we go. Is you guys are passing under this bridge here. And they do leave you alone. He's just watching your ship go. He does nothing. He just basically on top of the statue just continues to watch over his city. Is there anything else you would like to try on the last day of your travel?
Before... You know what? Malik's gonna do something stupid. He's gonna do something stupid. Yeah, he's gonna do something stupid. Because he's angry. Malik is going to jump off the boat.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to walk onto the land, pull out his instruments, and do what he did on the scale that he knows he can, like he did in Aurelius. And consecrate Orgopolis to banish the demon wolf from it.
Mm-hmm.
To make it consecrated ground where a demon cannot walk.
Okay. Give me a moment. I need to think.
I mean, I'm easily able to be stopped, possibly. I don't really know.
No, there's a thing that is gonna happen here.
Okay.
How does your magic look when you cast it, Malik?
It's always black and green. But in this instance, because I'm consecrating, it's black and white.
So it's basically you kneeling on the ground and then sending like a wave, basically? I would assume?
Like I've got, like I would have, spent like a minute or two setting up the small altar that I keep with me, lit a variety of candles, incense, and then begin to, begin my chant as my hands begin to glow, and I press them into the ground. And in this instance, I'm literally, my hands are digging into the dirt itself, spreading into it as I continue to chant, and this energy just radiates out from me into the distance that you discussed with me, that in 1,000 feet from where I am in all directions, or that not 1,000 feet, 1,000 miles, or whatever it was, but basically 1,000.
It was 1,000 miles.
Yeah, at 1,000 miles. It'll take me a while, but from where I am at 1,000 miles in each direction, I am consecrating the ground and expending as much energy as I can to do so. Not quickly, but as powerfully as I can.
I'm guessing, Eric, are you dropping the anchor the second Malik leaves the ship? Because you all would have seen him leap from the ship.
Hmm.
I am gonna do some different music here. Does this sound good? No, that's not what I want. I want... There we go. Malik.
Mm-hmm.
When you start to try to consecrate the ground, it blasts out and reaches the border of Orkopolis. And as it does, you see an equal, powerful force spring to life and collide with your force. And as they do, I need you to give me a Constitution saving throw.
Before that happens, so there's a holy force radiating out from Malik, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And it's meeting an opposing force from the demon wolf, correct?
So from the city itself, you see the demon wolf's eyes glow as it is staring at Malik, what he's doing, and an equal dark force spreads from the border of the city, slamming into his consecration force.
I would like to attempt to aid Malik by expending my channel divinity and basically channeling all of the power of it into Malik.
Okay. Malkael, I
Yeah,
want you to roll me a D100.
lovely. One moment.
And then, Malik, I want you to roll that Constitution saving throw. With a plus, I'm going to say 3, because Malkael is helping you.
Okay. Ah, fuck. Only an 8. Because that's with my +3 and then.
So,
It just seemed like a bad news bear.
unfortunately, neither of you rolled what you needed.
Well, Diana's seen all of this. It's just like... It's a lot. But Diana just reach out to Malik. And just shifts the clock back just enough and uses Chrono Shift to do it again.
You can only
Question.
choose one of the rolls.
Can I expend my inspiration to roll again?
Oh, yes, you can absolutely do that.
Let me roll the D100 first.
So, and then I'm assuming the Chrono Shift is to give Malik a reroll.
Yes.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, but Malik, go ahead and roll that again. That's
Nice.
much better. But part of it still fails. Malik, you are able to not take damage from this, but your two forces, when they smash together, cancel each other out. And both Melchiel and Malik, actually all of you can hear this, as a voice is beamed directly into your minds. As you hear, well, it's good to see you again. 28754. And as he says that, Malik, you get a shiver up your spine as he says those numbers. Good to see you again, Bob. I am that busy right now. So how about you mosey along? And you two get thrown back into the river. As you are smashed by a physical force, you don't take damage, but you are hurled into the water.
Okay. Malik recovers. After sinking to the bottom, and jumps back up to the ship and climbs his way up. And
I follow.
yeah.
Do.
Malik is fidgeting with the necklace. That is one of the only things that doesn't change when he goes from human/Dampier to werewolf form.
Malik, one thing you remember, a memory clicks inside your head. As that shiver was sent up your spine, that was the number that Dr. Thor's spine assigned to you. That was your experiment number.
Yeah. Malik is very distraught. Not necessarily distraught, I would say, but he's very taken aback.
One other thing you remember, Malik, if he had wanted to, just now, he could have commanded you, but he didn't. You know that's usually not his style. Usually it's bend to his will or die. So that was actually out of character for him.
Malik looks to the demon wolf and knows that he's watching and knows that he can listen. I'm going to kill you because I can break free from you.
I look forward to the challenge, young Bob. And as he says that, you just see him disappear behind the construct statue from where he appeared. Seems to be climbing down as he disappears behind the structure. Melkael, how you doing, bud?
What do you mean?
I mean, you got hurled into the river along with Malik.
Yeah, I said I followed him back onto the boat.
Okay. You are both soaked to the bone.
Hold-
Actually, Melkael, what kind of armor do you wear?
Oh, I normally wear plate, but if we're on the boat, I'm not just wearing plate constantly. Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, there is also something that none of you have seen um, since we were in Aurelios. Um, in werewolf form, there are distinctively two bands of different colors going across his entire body. His fur is no longer bright red and all everywhere. In literally as if it were two lines going across his whole body, there is a strip of white and there is a strip of blue.
Malik, what color are your eyes generally?
His are blue.
Blue? So, as Malik comes back on the ship, you do see that there is a quite, kind of a stronger glow to Malik's eyes at the current moment.
What color?
It's a stronger blue than they usually are. Kind of like he was resonating with the demon wolf, because he was.
Gotcha. I have no idea what to make of that. So, when we get back onto the ship and I'm sopping wet, and you are a drenched dog. And nobody likes the smell of wet dogs, not even wet dogs. I will prestidigitation both of us dry.
Fantastic. You are
Malik
able to
thanks
do
you.
so.
What'd you say, Zoro?
You are able to do so.
Good. And you are most welcome, Malik. Could we maybe not try provoking things like that unnecessarily in the future? At least not yet.
Oh, you all know that that creature is a problem.
Yep.
You all could feel his presence from miles away.
Well, I have no doubt. Hence why the statement about not provoking them. We're not ready for that sort of thing yet.
You all sense that he is probably on the same level as maybe a few of the Guardians.
Malik, in response to that statement, says, I was trying to limit the areas in which he could influence.
Oh, I get it.
Him,
Sorry, go ahead.
seeing him there is interesting.
How so?
Because I haven't seen him in close to 300 years.
Ah. I get it. As far as wanting to limit the influence, but I don't think we're quite ready for that yet. Just
Last you knew, Malik, was he was living in the deep wilds.
Yeah.
Making more wolves.
I didn't think he was even on this continent anymore.
He wasn't on this continent. He's never been on this continent.
Yeah.
You came to Duranga because you didn't think he would come here.
Yep.
You hear that raspy voice again. Sir, we have arrived at your destination, sir. As the Golden Coat pirate is speaking to you.
Oh, right. Good job, men.
Do you want us to drop anchor, sir?
Right. Drop an anchor. That sounds like a good thing there.
You see three of the skeletons grab the massive anchor and huck it over the side of the ship. As you all weigh anchor, hold on, I'm gonna find something. I'm just gonna make the party token real quick. Hold on. Let me scroll through my stuff and see what I want to make the party token. I used to have an NPC token. Where did
He
that
used
go?
to use Terriermon for the longest time.
I did. Where is Terriermon? Where are you, you little bastard? I know I still have you.
I was gonna say, I know that's almost always been the party token, because it's we love Terriermon. We are Terriermon stands in this household.
Oh no. Did it go so far back I don't have Terriermon anymore?
Don't make me have to quickly make a Terriermon token.
What are you talking about?
So I did a Digimon game that lasted a couple months, and from that game I had made a Terriermon token. Here it is. Boop.
Oh.
Moment
Hello.
time.
You guys dock right here. Moment time.
Were we heading?
We were
Oh,
heading here first, and then we were going to go here.
okay. Like, did we start from? For some reason, I thought we were heading east this whole time.
Oh no, 3 days have passed, by the way. This was your final day of travel.
How would we have headed
okay.
east, Kishi? The river doesn't go that way.
I'm sorry. Do you see directional arrows? Because I don't.
They are implied. North is up, south is down, east is right, west is left. That's how all maps work.
Yes, that's how all maps work, but that doesn't indicate the the direction of travel of which rivers flow.
You do
What?
see that you do see that the river does go around the entire continent. It's just the one you were doing goes directly southeast.
Okay.
Because the Lake of Songs is the start of the river. And then you do see that by the Mage's Market it connects to the ocean.
And oceans never flow into rivers.
No. No, it does not.
So there is a
so-
very obvious direction of which direction the river would flow, and maps only work one way. So
yes, what you are seeing here, the map doesn't represent it very well. This is a cliff face.
Okay. I had mixed up the dark. I'm guessing these are roads, trails as a different river.
Oh, no. Those are roads. So the dark gray are roads.
Okay.
The kind of light blue is the river.
Well, no, that's my bad. I was reading it as like a darker river for some reason. And...
Oh, no, you're good. No, those are roads. But yes, you guys are right here. That is where you dock. You see you are probably a couple miles out from that red crystalline dome.
So, Captain, is this basically a one-way trip, or is it some sort of magic junction thing that get the fold you guys back up into a little envelope thing?
You just have to speak the command word again, sir.
Oh, right, the command. What was that? Was that Oh, right, the command word. And he just, like, absent-mindedly speaks it again, as if he's just remembering it, and he's saying it out loud to memorize it.
While we're all still on the ship.
Yes.
Yep, I figured as much.
You see him salute, and he says, "May the power protect you, sir," as the boat starts to fold up.
As we're still on it.
As you are all yeeted from the ship.
As a reaction, as a bonus action, Diana Missy steps to shore.
Okay.
Absolutely not.
The rest of you are yeeted from the ship. Kind of like you would have been, kind of like you were, when, that voice expelled you from the, oh god, when you guys started the Orc Wolves for the first time, the building you guys were in. Was that, didn't you have like was it a extra dimensional space? I don't remember.
Yeah, we had a modified space.
Oh yes, yeah. You were all yeeted like you were that time,
Yeah.
and you all just land on the shore except for Diana, who's like, "Fuck that."
Hold on 1 second.
Yeah.
No, stop.
Let's do
It's
it.
not stopping you. Bear with me 1 second. I have to scroll up, but since I'm on push to talk, I can't do that while I'm talking.
Fair enough.
Because my control button is my push to talk button. So if I scroll and hold it to talk, it just zooms in and out.
Yeah.
Hold on 1 second. Give, so what do we, before it eats us, what do we see in the general area? Like before all this went down, what did we see in the general area?
So this is very much a kind of like plains hill type of area. So there are it's a smattering of trees. So there is some forest, but not a lot in these kind of green areas. Well, at least down here anyway. I didn't fill the rest of it in because I was lazy. But where you see the border of these trees is all forest. In this particular part where Mirth is all a hill plains type of area, very grassy hills.
So we're not seeing like any mountains or anything that would need vertical traversing.
Oh no, the mountains are where you got yeeted away from the mountains.
Okay, so what I would like to do is, as I realize that Eric has done a dumb and the ship has begun to fold up around us and is about to yeet us off, I draw my dragon's fang sword and manifest my spectral dragon wings and fly off the ship, gracefully landing next to Diana.
And you know what, Malik, you're a dog. You land on all fours.
I was gonna say, yeah, I would shift midway through into my full wolf form and just land on all fours.
Slide evolution.
I mean, it technically is how it works. It's technically how it works. I have my Dampier form,
Yes,
my
because,
hybrid form, and my full wolf form.
Yes, you have a bipedal form and you have a full wolf form.
Nerd.
Everyone else is prepared. Eric just gets yeeted and lands on his ass and
Dude, you
about a
don't
shoulder.
understand my love for that Digimon the movie. It's so good.
I know. That's what we were talking about it the other day.
Uh-huh. I could quote you so many lines from that movie.
Oh, I know.
I have pants. He has pants now.
Pants now.
Out of the giant bunny with the guns for hands. You see his pants. Come on. Anyway, back in it. Okay. So I'm guessing you guys are going to take the. It'll probably take you. You think maybe an hour or so to reach the crystalline structure.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, by the way, you are on the other side of the mountain now, but you guys would have saw this as you passed by Orgopolis. Um, when the two forces met, shimmering still up, that dark force never dropped. You actually think it had been there the whole time. You just didn't see it at first.
Mm-hmm. I basically forced it to be seen permanently going forward, basically.
Yes.
Because there is consecrated ground hitting probably desecrated ground. But they can't oppose each other until one force is defeated.
So, it takes you guys about an hour. But you arrive at the crater site. And you see kind of in the middle of this structure, the intact corpse. His neck snapped sideways in a kind of, this is going to be hilarious, but a kind of Yamcha-like pose.
Oh, dear Lord.
Except his neck is sideways.
Yeah.
In which direction, left or right?
He was holding him like this. It would be right.
I thought so.
What would you all like to do?
Um,
How do you investigate this structure?
I'm gonna, at least for myself, I am going to attempt to touch it to see if anything happens.
Do I see you starting to move towards it?
Yes,
You absolutely.
you would.
Malik. Child. Should we not perhaps let our resident arcanist, and I point to Diana, or indicate towards Diana, check for magic before we just willy-nilly touch the thing?
I mean, yes and no. Magic or not, this is of the dead. I am just as much able to understand this as her.
So you all remember what I told you when this happened. The more violent a dragon's death, the stronger the force of its death. You know that this structure was created from his death. Whenever a dragon dies, it marks the place where it dies.
Which was why I was attempting to touch it to see if how much of his death is still resonating a year later.
Was this that same? I think it was a red dragon.
Yes.
Yes.
That
This is
we came
Andre,
across earlier.
the former, king who killed the former dragon who killed all of the kings of each continent, who claimed himself as the one true king.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's been a while.
Nope,
Mm-hmm.
you're all good.
And then basically you know that the Elk King took the throne.
But as I'm about to get closer and touch it, partly for visual, partly for not, Malik's eyes go black as the eyes of the grave activates.
Give me a second to breathe this.
Diana will ritual cast detect magic still.
He's mainly doing this just to ensure that Zandri isn't undead, and that there isn't any undeath trying to... there is not a sense of undeath around.
No, you don't sense any of what it says here.
Okay, cool. And then, while Diana is ritual casting detect magic, Malik is just going to brush his hands along the crystals and just see what he feels. And
So Malik, sorry, keep going. You weren't done.
just more so he's just trying to see how far the echo of death has aged, whether or not it is still within, because he is a dragon and because it was a violent death, whether or not we can even gain access to this area. Whether or not it is the death is still repeating itself over and over and over again. Kind of like he's sensing for a death echo in a way, if that makes sense.
No, I don't think you would sense something like that.
Okay.
Malik, as you brush your hand across the surface, it ripples outward. The surface feels kind of like jello. You thought it was going to be hard and, like, rigid, but it's not. You brush your fingers across it, and every point of contact sends a small ripple through the entire structure. And Diana, your detect magic goes off. You aren't blinded, I'll tell you that much. But you have to sort of avert your gaze because of how large this structure is and the potent type of magic it's giving off.
Malik sees Diana's reaction, and before possibly she responds, Malik asks, "Is this illusion magic?"
Oh, what type is it?
Give me a second.
Oh. So I was like, "Is this an illusion?" Question mark?
No. This would be abjuration. Probably the strongest abjuration magic you have ever seen.
Diana, like, shielding her eyes a little bit, relays that. It's abjuration, darling.
Interesting. Wait, is illusion a magic school? I can't remember if
Yes.
Yes,
it is actually.
I'm looking at them
I
right
was like,
now.
wait, is illusion magic abjuration?
I literally just googled the schools of magic.
Too many different games, too many different rule sets. Hard to remember them all sometimes.
Yeah, illusion is a school of magic. Specifically, Diana, you see that this is a type of barrier.
Oh, okay. So my hand hasn't been going through it. I've just been causing ripples and whatnot. That it just feels
So
not
yes,
solid.
your hand didn't enter it. It is just you said you brushed your fingers across it. You said you weren't trying to.
Yeah, I was just mainly wanting to just touch the surface, as it were.
Yeah, on every finger, on every point of contact, sends a ripple outward. And you kind of feel a hum, kind of a whom, every time you connect with the barrier.
Okay. Now, seeing the way that Diana's...
Sorry.
Oh, sorry. If you've got something to say,
No.
go ahead.
No, I just I didn't push my push to talk button. I'm sorry. I was going to say, seeing how you only tried to touch it, I will attempt to put my hand through it.
Okay.
At this point, I am fully armored and all that.
Yes, I figured he would be. Yeah, the reason I asked earlier, by the way, I was like, uh-oh, if I remember correctly, he wears heavy armor.
Plate, in fact.
Yeah, if you had been wearing that, you would have sunk like a stone.
I'm aware.
All right. Malkael,
Yes.
I need you to roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Hmm.
Oh. Oh boy. Okay. So, you're all going to see this happen. I assume everyone here has seen Jumanji, yeah?
5 million years ago, yes?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
Yeah.
the one, the first one 5 million years ago.
Yeah. The scene where Alan gets pulled into the board. You
Yes.
see Malkael's whole body kind of turn to a dust and is pulled into the barrier. Malkael, you are not injured in any way, shape, or form.
Good.
But you all see the dust form of Malkael kind of in a whirlpool being sucked into the epicenter of this structure as you see a hole open up and his essence disappears. And that hole slams shut.
Oi, is that supposed to do that?
I don't know.
Malkael,
Yes.
you feel yourself falling for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 30 minutes.
Do I see anything?
You see, as you feel yourself becoming weightless, you see structures that you're moving so fast it's blurry, you can't really make them out. But as you travel, it's warm, cold. It's warm, it's cold. Seems like on and off the temperature shifts. And then immediately, whew, you are stuck mid-air as you stop falling. As your feet touch solid ground.
Okay, what do I see? So I am standing on solid ground now, you said, yes?
Yes.
Okay, what do I see around me?
You see a very dark place. Kind of looks like an endless I would like to say advanced darkness. But you see structures inside the darkness. Trees, maybe buildings, but you see hundreds, no, thousands of beady yellow eyes kind of peering from the darkness. As you hear, caw, 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 caw.
Interesting. Let me look at something real quick.
We're going to, while you're looking at your sheet, we're going to cut away from you for a second.
Okay.
As we cut back to the rest of you, what are you all doing?
Okay. Has the barrier changed at all? Does it
No.
still look the same? It's
Yep.
still exactly no, it has changed?
No, it still looks sorry, it looks exactly the same.
Okay. Malik is going to put his hand firmly on the barrier, not as if he's trying to push through. But he's just wanting to make sure that he has pressure applied as directly as possible to the barrier.
Okay.
And is going to tell Diana and Eric, I'm going to try and see if I can find a door while you two possibly figure out, while you possibly try something else. As he will just start walking around the barrier, his one hand against it, trying to feel for a difference, as if an area gives, isn't constant, and as if he will fall in, kind of a thing.
Okay.
However long that will take.
What would Eric and Diana like to do?
Given that this is like a magic thing, Eric is just gonna take Diana's lead. Because
Actually, Eric, you feel a strange connection to this barrier. As you stare at the barrier, Eric, more than in just that red color that you're seeing, you see a fluctuation of colors. This is something that only you are seeing, by the way, because it is something you see every time you go into a rage. You are seeing that magic structure shift in a very wild and erratic way, like your magic does when you rage.
Say, Diana, do you happen to know what type of magic this is?
abjuration.
Abjuration. And, what exactly would that entail? Like, type, I'm not quite as familiar with magic schools as you might be.
It's a school of magic that deals with negation, shielding, protective magic. And this is by far the strongest type of abjuration magic I've ever experienced.
Oh, good. Glad to see you were looking at the same page I was.
Hmm.
Real quick, I would
Mhm.
like to take a 5-minute break.
Okay.
Agreed. I can stand to use the restroom. I'll be right back.
I will do a pause.
Yes.
Unpause.
All right, I'm gonna start the music back up. Give me a second. Beep. Okay. So, Malik, you said you were looking for a entrance of some sort?
I was at least starting to walk around and see if I can, like I said, like you've seen some movies where, you feel through a wall and,
Yeah, okay.
you know, I mean, at least that's what
You
my goal is. Like, I think that there's a small possibility of an entrance, but I'm not 100%.
you don't see anything like that.
Okay.
What
What?
you do see
Mm-hmm.
is the more pressure you apply to the wall of the structure, you do see that hole that opened up that took Malkael starts to open. With the more pressure you push,
Mm-hmm.
you see that small hole start to open, and then when you pull back, it closes, and then it opens and closes and opens and closes.
Okay. After I've made note of that, and made my way around the entirety of the structure, not finding an entrance, um, I'll check in with Diana and Eric and ask them, have you made any headway?
Frankly, darling, I don't know what I can do. Based on the strength of this, while I can dispel some magics, I don't think this is beyond my capabilities at the moment.
Maybe if we work together?
Uh, you would all probably be able to deduce this is very easy. The only way to retrieve Malkael would be to go in after him.
Mm-hmm. Well, and that's kind of where I was gonna go next. I have one more thing I can try that might open a door safely. I'm not a guarantee, but I'm gonna at least try.
Mm-hmm.
If you guys are okay with that.
We can try, but whatever your plan is, we can most certainly try.
You can always try, yes, the DM likes to say.
You can always try.
Alright,
Yes, please try.
so Malik is going to, as he does when he is channeling his divinity and the magic within inside of him, um, he places both his palms on this barrier, his eyes ablaze with radiant energy, and states, I am Malik. I am a guardian of death itself, chosen by Zadar. I request entry into this tomb to verify the sanctity of this death and release this soul onto the next. If there is a trial, I will pass. And, like I said, his hands hands and eyes will glow, and he will push to create a door, hopefully safely.
Okay. Give me a D100.
$64.
Malik, as you channel your divine energy, you see something kind of form in the structure. You see kind of the head of a hooded figure, a bird-like porcelain mask protruding as it forms, and you hear a voice. Yes. Come, champion of death. Come, get your friend from the plane of shadows. And you see the crystalline structure open. That hole open up, but you see a staircase form.
See, a what?
A staircase.
A staircase.
Oh, a staircase. Okay.
But the staircase ends at the hole. So the staircase goes down into the structure until it reached the spot where Malkael was forcibly pulled into, and it is just a void.
Do you want to stay out, Diana, or come? Same
No,
to you.
I should go in.
Hey, if one of our own's been trapped in the Shadow Realm place, all of us got to go.
You do see that figure kind of hovering. Just the head, by the way. Kind of hovering near the hole.
Take us to
Jump.
him.
Jump. As fast as you can. May I suggest you hold thy hands. In the shadows you will jump. In the void you shall fall. My crows will see you for what you all are. As you see the head shift back into the hole.
Okay. I will, as it stated, put out my hands to each, one to Eric and one to Diana, and say, it seems that we need to do this together.
This is probably how this was meant to happen. Instead of doing it on your own.
Very well.
I'm fine with it. I have a
Oh, no.
thing I want to do.
So Tier, when you were in the bathroom, I was describing how I was like how I felt during describing how you were falling. It's just Loki. I have been falling for 30 minutes.
Yes, I figured that would be the thing. There is a thing, since I'm assuming they'll be falling for 30 minutes. There is a thing I'd
Well,
like to do in
okay.
the interim time.
So it felt like 30 minutes. I'll say that.
All right. I assume there's
Uh,
travel time.
Yes, there is, but it's not as much as I actually stated it. I said it felt like that. It
I get
probably
it.
wasn't exactly as that.
That's fine. Like Malkael, like from the point where you had me stop, has a thing that he would begin doing at that moment in time,
Okay.
immediately as soon as we shift back to him.
Okay. So as all three of you jump, I assume you all jump at the same time, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would assume one of us would
Seems
do a
seems
one, two,
like
three.
yeah, it seems like the reasonable thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And as all three of you jump, we are going to cut back to Malkael.
So Malkael, well, I don't know. It feels like, it's sort of obvious to him, at least in my head, where he likely is.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a certain level of assumption on his part that his compatriots will likely end up here as well. So for a variety of reasons, he is going to do a thing.
Okay, so
Um,
describe to me what you're doing.
he's going to sit down on the ground,
Mm-hmm.
cross-legged, where he landed, and he's going to look inward. He is going to plumb the depths of his rage and vengeance and hatred that fuels his connection to the light,
Yeah.
and plunge himself so far into it and release it as like the biggest light spell channeling through his body that you could
Mm-hmm.
possibly imagine. Think beacon in the dark.
Okay.
I can cast light natively, and I'm thinking just channel everything through it.
Okay. Malkael, what's your highest spell slot at the moment?
Let me double check. I'm pretty sure it's level 2, but bear with me.
Mm-hmm. Because you guys are level 6, yeah?
Yeah, but me being multi-classed, it kind of hampers me. Yes, it's
Yeah,
a level 2 spell slot.
spell slots are based on your total level.
No?
Indeed, they're supposed to be based on your total level.
If you're not multi-classed,
Yeah, I was gonna say if you're
Yeah, if
not
you're not
multi-class.
multi-classed. If you're multi-classed, it's based on, because you get the spell slots per the class.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
also it's different because it's pact magic versus spellcasting.
Yes.
I mean, that
Mm-hmm.
too.
I was gonna say the
But
pact
yeah,
magic is pact magic's funny with the way it's supposed to interact.
but not. I mean, even that aside, a warlock is still a full caster. If I was a 6th level warlock, I would have access to 3rd level spells. But because I am 3 warlock, 3 paladin, I only have access to level 2 spells, and I will not gain access to level 3 spells until I hit, I believe, level 8.
Okay. So
Um,
expend a spell slot for me.
okay. I have expended a 2nd level spell slot. And mind you, I am thinking of this in terms of like, if there's something inherently okay, if there is something inherently
Sorry.
dangerous here, it will probably be not loving the light, and also might help my compatriots find me.
Okay. So you concentrate your energy and it expands outward, and you're able to hold it for quite a while. And next to you, Malkael, the same figure that the others saw, just the head though, just a floating head, and with that bird-like porcelain mask protruding from it appears. Bright, bright, as bright as you can. Your friends are coming. Find you as fast as they can.
I hear it, but I'm like I said, I'm focused inward and letting all of that hatred fuel this light. And I basically, like, some sliver of my brain, I'm sure, acknowledges the existence of this floating head. I don't do anything about it.
Mm-hmm. Vengeance, hate. The Cheshire feeds on most. Fun, fun, fun. He has with most. As it disappears in a gust of wind.
Can I have like 2 minutes because dinner's ready and I want to go grab a plate real quick?
Yep.
Thanks. I'll be right back.
Just try to make it quick.
Oh, it up and down. Be right back. We're down and up.
This was fun. This is not where I was expecting this to go today.
What? Like with the few things we've done?
Yeah.
No, try new things.
I thought you guys were gonna go to the mountains first.
Oh, no, we always said we were going here first.
I misinterpreted that. So I metaphorically took a page into my head and went.
Okay.
It's that gif of Matt Mercer just ripping up a page of notes and just kind of throwing it by.
But you don't need to just throw the page out. Just put it back on and save it for later.
Oh, this is a metaphorical page, not physical.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I had both of these directions ready. I misinterpreted which one you guys wanted to do first.
It'd been so long. I thought we were gonna fight a phoenix.
How was that?
No. You need to get information on the Phoenix first.
I'm back.
I
Was
also
that fast enough?
apparently forgot to make a character sheet that I need to make, so
Yes,
I
it
am
was just fast enough.
A battle that was gonna happen is gonna move to a later time, but that's fine. Different things gonna happen. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
I thought I prepped everything, but apparently I made 3 of the sheets and forgot the fucking 4th one. It's just because creating sheets in Roll20 takes so long that after doing 3 of them, my brain was probably mush.
Probably. It happens. Especially when you have to create custom sheets in Roll20 and it's not being kind.
Yeah, and I'm just like, bleh.
Yeah. Especially when you have to make it, like, using the Charactermancer and the Charactermancer's not being kind and you're having to add things. Yeah.
Luckily, NPC sheets are way easier than character sheets.
Yeah. That is the truth.
Give me 1 second and we'll get back into it. How do you spell Cheshire?
I think
C
it's
H E.
SS.
Shire. Cheshire.
Yeah.
There could be two S's. I'll look it up.
It's also your character. You can name it and spell it however you want.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
if you're talking like the Cheshire Cat, it's only one S.
Yes, that is what I mean.
Change that I to a Y.
Do.
Ugh, I hate this.
Oh,
My neighbor gave me like a bag of cherries the other day that she got at the food pantry kitchen thing. Um, it do you guys know what I'm talking about? You know, when poor people need food and they gotta go someplace else other than the supermarket.
Yeah.
Yep.
soup kitchen.
Or a food bank.
It, food bank, yeah, it'd be similar to a food bank. Well, she ended up getting like a thing of cherries, and she gave me the cherry because she doesn't like them, and like an exceptional number of them look like they're rotting, and it's like affecting the rest of them. It's like, ugh.
Well,
Oh,
it's. I mean,
okay.
the thing when it comes to donated fruit is it is either close or past its best before date, and depending
Mm-hmm.
on the conditions of said place, it may or may not be able to store them in the conditions that they are required to, or they need to, like with cherries, storing them cold rather than not when once they've hit a certain point.
No, I get that. I get that. Fruit's always been, excuse me, like hit and miss.
Okay. We fade back in, and you all have that same feeling as you fall for quite a while, and you land on solid ground after what feels like about a half hour. And as you all land, you do see off in the distance, you do see a bright white light that is a stark contrast from the darkness that now surrounds you. Those same beady yellow eyes peering from the darkness, and those caw 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 coming from kind of everywhere.
So, what kind of strange multi-universe thing we stepped into this time?
Oh, no idea, but we might as well follow the light.
I think it's part of the protection so that people can't just get to Xandri easily. Don't forget, he is basically at least a demigod in the sense of things, and his body is priceless.
All right. I'm gonna switch the music here. Give me 1 second. As you all start to walk towards the beacon, go down just a little bit. Just a little bit. There we go. As you all start to walk towards the beacon, Malkael, while you're doing this, do you keep your eyes closed or open?
Closed.
Malkael, while you're in this meditative pose, you feel like you're shifting. Like you're being... Like you remain in the same pose, but some force is pulling you towards it. Same for the other three. As you walk towards the light, this force seems to guide your feet forward and helps you walk quicker. As the three of you that are walking, you see a structure start to come into view. As a large mansion-like structure comes into view. Malkael, you open your eyes and you see your companions about 20 feet to your left, as this mansion-like structure is now suddenly in front of you, where you had only seen it in the distance before. And you see the force that's pulling you forward, as the tendrils of shadows curl around your legs and knees.
Are they doing anything? Like ominous?
No, they are not.
Okay. Since my
All they seemed to be doing was pushing you towards the mansion.
Gotcha. So since I can see my compatriots now, I will stand up, and would I be able to channel my radiance into my sword to give it like a because normally with like the light spell you have to cast it on an object.
Yeah.
Since they've now found me, would I be able to go ahead and channel the remaining energy into the sword and have it be like extra bright?
I will say you can, but it
Okay.
will not last for much longer.
That's fine. I'll go ahead and draw the sword, channel it into that, and move to join them.
And you all see, as you now come into focus with this mansion, Malkael about 20 feet to your right. As you all converge, the doors of this mansion open.
So, how much go you think of me course to be leaving something like this?
It's not the
As
cost we
you
should be
see-
worried about.
As you see that floating head appear once again, but you see a little more of the figure that's underneath the mask. As all you can see is a toothy smile creep under the mask. Hop, skip, run. Come join me if you can. See your faces. I will see as soon as I can.
How far away is he?
He is kind of hovering above the door. It's just that floating head like you saw before. As it disappears in a puff of smoke, like it did before. And the shadows are tugging at you, pulling you into the mansion.
Alright, don't need to push here.
Might as well see where this is leading.
As if we have a choice.
Indeed.
Very much.
Interesting.
Oh, would you roll that for?
I was testing out what that particular button does.
What button was that?
The,
It says 1DF.
Yeah, it's below the D100. It says fudge.
I've been wondering what that button is for years.
I was about to say, what is that button supposed to do?
I don't know. My assumption is that it's so that you can like fudge a roll, but I don't know how it would work.
Shouldn't that be just a DM function?
You would think.
Weird. But as you are all tugged forward by the shadows, the room starts to elongate and take shape as you walk down it, as a royal purple carpet forms under your chair. Not under your chair. Your chair. Your chair, guys. You're all in chairs. No.
Yep, we are just in D&D.
Under your feet. And the room in front of you starts to take hold as this very, very royal purple aesthetic covers this entire room. You see a chair appear at the far end of it. And that figure with the porcelain mask appears in it. And the mask shifts off of its face and just kind of hovers above its shoulder. As you see this individual. Come forward. March. Step. Stop. In front of me. To see you all, I have such glee. A death you seek. To which I have laid claim. A trial you must pass to prove thy name. And a big smile creeps across his face.
What trial would that be?
The trial of the Cheshire. Me, the king of games. The king of shadows. The king of mists. To you, a group of misfits.
Aren't you just the cutest little thing? Look at you being all big and scary in the little toffee shadows. Oh, you're so adorable, aren't you? Yes, you are. Cute little kitty cat, you.
Can't, bro.
Let's draw
I don't think my
just.
brain could hurt more. And what
Give
game
me-
would you have us play?
Give me insight checks.
I have no clue.
That makes sense.
I have a plus
Okay.
10 to this, and I roll like crap.
Diana?
1 second. I think mine's gonna be much better.
Except it is.
Oh, never mind.
Diana and Eric. Especially you, Eric. Because you were the one who spoke the words. As one of its paws flips over and curls 2 fingers. As Eric, you are caught by the throat and lifted into the air. Oh, go wait for the music to kick back in. Oh, jeez. There it goes. As it pulls you forward, Eric, pretty much like a force choke. It's not like cutting off your windpipe, but it is holding you. A game of chance you must play. In the realm of the King of Shadows, you lay claim. Put respect on the Cheshire's name. And that is where we are going to end the session for tonight.
Great. Then next session, he'll just break out a dual disc. It's fine.
Yep, that's okay. I sense a dual disc. Like, I sense a dual
We're
disc.
literally in a shadow realm, so like.
Where's the dual
There we
disc,
go.
Yugi Moto? Where's the dual disc, Yugi?
Meow! We're going to pull my first card, see? Meow!
You nerd.
I love it.
That was so much fun.
Mm-hmm.
My rhyming was awful. I apologize for that. That was all improv.
Fine.
I was like, I gotta rhyme. He likes to rhyme. Alrighty. So, for the YouTube side, we are going to end it there. As always, thank you all for watching. Smash that like and subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more, and we'll see you all next time on the Elk King's Revenge.